Yeah, we ain't gonna waste no time with it. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. That's the Painful Excellence podcast. And there's a war going on. And I will be addressing this periodically. There are a group of men that are making other men look like less of men. You know why? Because some of these dudes are standing too close to us. That's right. Talking about these damn simps. See what we got in the building. Keys open doors, salute. Beautiful love is the word. Philip D, my brother, salute. Paul Carrick in the building. Miami Snoopy on the mic, returns Bailey. I got your test, good brother. Living your life beautiful. Yes, sir. Shogun, my brother. Smoke 'em. What up? Lamar Griffin, Rod Neal, Mark Wonderland, Eric Jordan, Showtime Majors, Paul Carrick, DS. Jeff Spark in the building. My brother, One Round with George in the building. Andrew 100, the Village Brother, No Smoke in the building. Picasso, Mr. Shelton, Night Train. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we are going to define the term simp. We're going to Google it. Urban Dictionary's top definition of a simp is someone who does way too much for a person they like. Other definitions on the crowdsourced online dictionary include man who puts up with hoes before bros, and a guy that is overly desperate for women, especially if she is a bad person. Simp is an internet term slang describing someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention toward another person, typically someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings in pursuit of their affection or sexual relationship. To be a simp, is it an insult? Well, it depends on who you ask. Because some mofos are just fine simping. Pen Dog, salute. Dr. Mark in the building. Phenomenal Mexican, salute. He said we need 78 for this topic. Let me text him. Let me see. The fuck? Let me see if he's available. Alfred, what up? And you're right, Showtime Majors. We've all seen it. Simp is relatively a new term. Well, it came out, it's only been around for the last, a little more than 25 years. There was a whole song called Simpin' Ain't Easy. The term simp is misused. Taking your woman out for a dinner and a movie and showing her a good time, that's not simping, that's your woman. Going out on a date with a woman that you're showing interest in, that is not simping. But going out on a date with a woman that you know in your mind has zero intentions on going past the foodie call with you, that is simping, my man. Putting a man's dick in the dirt because you feel he has a better chance at any woman than you do, that is simping, my man. Y'all ever been around a hate ass dude like that? You ever been around a guy like that? Let me tell y'all something. I had someone very close to me. Oh, no doubt, brother. Oh, I'm going right to him. I'm going right to him in a minute. But I had a relative, let's say that, who, you ever been around somebody that was just a hater? And they just do it so naturally that they don't even know that they're doing it. When it's just me and him just chilling, everything is cool. You know, be in the crib playing video games, everything's cool. We going out, just walking around, we cool. But when we're in an environment where there's the opposite sex, you know, he would try and say little things to try and play me and try and make me look inferior to him. Little things that, if it's a group of women that we're trying to see what's popping with it. Oh, okay. Hold up. Okay. 78 busy, y'all. We'll get him next week. Queen, salute. No doubt. And he would just say little things. He a little older than me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he would just say little things. And it's like, yo, why are you saying shit in front of mixed company that these chicks really don't need to hear? You trying to play me like, I know I'm a little younger than you, but you're trying to play me like I'm still that kid. What are you doing, dude? I got hair on my nuts. Whatever game I'm kicking, it's working. And here you come. You know why? Because I grew into being who I am and he grew up to being who he was. And I noticed as we got older, whatever game he was using, it stopped progressing at the age of like 16, 17 years old. And by the time we was in our late teens, early 20s, my game adjusted and his never did. You know what I'm saying? And, something got back to me that wasn't even worth me addressing. Salute, Stormy. Hell yeah. Louis Hinton, salute. Night Train, salute. Dr. Mark in the building. I was talking with these women, Joe Townsend in the building, and I was, everything was cordial. I was just trying to make a decision about who I wanted to pursue more. So I had everyone's number, and I would call one, call the other, call one, call the other, and I was just trying. I didn't do anything at that point, but I was just trying to make a decision. But one thing was consistent. When I got all of them on the phone, at some point, they said, yo, how close are you to your family? Like, yeah, we close. Well, I ain't trying to start no trouble, but, he called me and, he trying to talk to me and everything else. And somehow you kept coming up and he's talking about things you used to do when you was a kid, or he told me you got a girl. And I didn't. I was just dating. I wasn't committed to the women I was seeing. I was dating. There's nothing wrong with that. And I was like, man, pay that nigga no mind. It's like, whatever. But it was never worth me addressing because everybody saw that about him. It's like, yo, every time, we're around, he was trying to talk down on you and laugh about it. But nobody, niggas know me. But I'm like, yo, man, just let him be. The women figured it out, and they never called him out on it. They just stopped answering his phone call, and I have my petty moments because I show up at his crib and just sitting around playing the PlayStation, and I'm like, yo, guess what? Yeah, I was hanging out with so-and-so the other day. He said, word? When's the last time you talked to her? I ain't talked to her in like 3 weeks. I was with her the other night. You know what I'm saying? Mom's let me borrow the car. You know, we went to the movies and shit. You know, she jacked me off in the car. And I'll just watch his face. I salute. I'll just watch his face. And you see, I didn't do it in front of an audience. I didn't wait till we got around a bunch of people. It was just me and him. So you go ahead and play your video game and listen to me talk about how Shorty jacked me off in the car. With your hating ass. I mean, so. And of course, he called her 30 times after that. She answered the phone. One of the other chicks, he was, yo, come over, yo, and I got movies, and I got this, and I got snacks, and I got this, and I got that. He's like, I ain't coming over to your house just to sit up in your house and chill. I like to go out and do shit. He wasn't that type. He couldn't go out and do anything. He had the finances. But every time we was on Mixed Company, everyone's talking and having a good time playing spades or dominoes, whatever we playing, and you know, he's calling me by my nickname in front of people. I'm like, I don't care. Well, why would you do that? My other cousin be like, yo, what are you doing? Because when I walked through the door, it was summertime and I had on a tank top. See, I already know what time it was. It was like, who are you? I'm just waiting to see who's showing me the most rhythm. Anthony, what up? Yeah. And he couldn't stand that. God rest his, he's still alive. Let me not say that. But God bless him, I'll say that. It was never worth me challenging him. But when he did talk to those girls, they all told me the same thing. It seemed kind of beggy to me. It's a simp. And then when they were like, no, thank you, I'm not going to come to your house. And I know y'all barbecuing out in the back and your mama home, but I'm still not coming over. And you don't want to come outside. And he'd be like, no. And then somehow you would come up. I'm like, well, you know, she's like, well, you sure? That's your fam, you know, because you need to watch him. I said, no, I don't. I already know how you get down. What are you going to do? You can't do nothing. You're not around. We go hang out. He don't come with us. There it is. Rasul, what up? But he's a cock blocking ass dude, but he was also a simp. He was. I seen him simp over women before, and it's sad. But simps are important to women. Simps are very, very important to women. How else are they supposed to eat? Hear what I said? Simps are important to women. How else are they supposed to eat? Think about that. Simps is who pays for their foodie calls. Simps pays for their nails and their hair to get done with, and mind you, nothing in exchange. I'll pay for my wife to get her hair twisted. I'll pay for her to get things. That's my wife. Simps will pay for a random chick. Well, random to him. Pay for the phone, pay for the light, pay for the gas, pay the mortgage, pay the car insurance, pay the car note. What do you get for it in return? Some texts. And I'm gonna tell you something else. This new shit with this social media, listen, y'all, this shit is state of the art. Some of these simps, you see, back in the days, you see, my fam turned out to be one of those dudes that just like, you live in your mom's basement, you're not really a threat. You barely leave the crib. But nowadays with social media, you get these simps that'll take a corner of their house, put a chair there, and put a TV behind them and wear their best church suit and get a little haircut and start talking about how bad men are. And get millions of women across the world to believe in their bullshit. And they don't know that the front steps of their house is all broke up. They don't know that this nigga living in his mama's basement with his name on the fucking milk. I see you, Night Train, and you know what? A lot of men have simped and they learned and they don't do it anymore. I'm talking about these grown-ass men that profit off of simping. Steve Harvey. Who's this other dude? Tay-Tay, salute. PJ's Big Dog, salute. Derek Jackson. There's a lot of men that play off of the, oh my God, men are bad, men do this, men do that. It's like, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know, listen. And I don't like talking about, understand, I'm not talking bad about anybody. I'm just pointing out a fact. Is that fair? Steve Harvey's a multi-millionaire. So of course someone will say, well, you can't tell him much. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Because I'm watching how he's moved. And I'll never move like that. Who's this other brother? Derek Jackson? I saw clips of him and I saw one video of his and I'm like, oh shit, no. I saw the game. And you see, to the ladies, remember I said, 88 Sports Talk, salute. Remember when I said that I had a friend? All right, boom. Watch this. I told y'all about the young lady that I grew up with. We wasn't like cool, but I knew her. Used to work with her. She used to live right around the corner from me. And remember the live I did where she got with dude and procreated with him, and he threw the baby out the window? Y'all remember that story? Yes, salute. Y'all remember that story? Okay. All right, the story's on YouTube, y'all. The story's on YouTube. Remember I did the live and I said, yo, look, remember I told y'all about the story? Well, it's on YouTube. Remember I did the review on it? Yes. What did I say about that? It's sad what happened to her. But after the dust settled, you know what, everybody around, I didn't go to the funeral. I couldn't take that. But everyone that knew, because we knew both parties involved. You know what everybody said? They said, yo, why was she with that nigga? Because everybody around my way knew that he was crazy. Everyone knew he was crazy. He was an alcoholic. He beat women. My other homegirl, she came to work with her eye hanging out her head. I'm like, fuck happened to you? Someone robbed you? Abdullah, what up? She says, no. So-and-so did this. And I said, oh, man. I used to play football with his younger brother. I'm like, yeah, I know. I said, yo, listen, man. I know he handsome, but you know he crazy. And she said, yeah, that's why I got an order of protection and I ain't fucking with him. Frank from the land, salute. She did it right. She went, Demon, what up? She went and went to 161st Street in the courthouse, got her restraining order, and she told me when she came out the court, she was there with homie. It was like, yo, him? You see my face? Healing up? He did this. Girl, you need to get away from him. And this is what she told me. I wasn't there. And she said, you know what she said to me? I said, what? She said, you're just mad because you're not with him. Within the year, she had the baby. Then she ended up getting a restraining order. Came to the house, let him in the house, went in the room with his son, locked her out. She called the precinct. The cops came, with my baby, threw the baby out the fucking window. Very sad, but listen to me, y'all. You know what we said? We all said, we never said it to her because she don't need to hear it. But we all said, yo, she didn't know he was crazy? How the fuck everybody around the neighborhood knew that that nigga was loose? And she didn't know? I was so frustrated with that story. Quiet Storm, salute. I was frustrated with that. I was like, man, come on, man. How could you not see him coming? So when I saw that brother, Derek Jackson, whom I only saw one video of his and I watched it and I'm like, oh man, what is this nigga doing? And I never watched it again. Everything I know about Derek Jackson, it just got, because, you know, again, I don't like just like talking about people because I think he's like a TikToker or a YouTuber or whatever he is. All right. I said, that's his hustle. He's a tall, handsome brother. I could play that role tonight. I can start a TikTok tonight. Hey, ladies, men ain't shit. Let me tell you what they try and do. They do this, they do that, they do this, and start stroking their egos and making thousands of dollars. The rest of y'all be like, what the fuck happened to Drew? Making money. So I looked at him and I said, yo, something with this nigga. Something with this nigga. He big, he black, he got muscles. I got muscles, but I'm like, I don't like what he's kicking because it's not the truth. Some of the things he was saying, it made sense, but it's not the truth. I said, I ain't fucking with him. That's what I did. I ain't fucking with this nigga. And then his name kept popping up. And then he's bad-mouthing Kevin Samuels and all this other bullshit. Kevin Samuels had debaters and the hustler priests and preachers and all these motherfuckers in their feelings. Well, what happened to Derek Jackson? And I'm not talking bad about him. I'm just pointing out what happened. I found out he was married. I said, okay. And then one day something pops up on my algorithm and it's his wife. And she's sitting there holding hands with him. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I said, okay, who's that woman? And it says Derek Jackson and his wife, and it says something about adultery. And I'm like, uh-oh. Did he catch her cheating? I click on the video. And he's sitting there apologizing. Long story short, he was doing appearances and he was slamming everything in sight. And I'm like, oh, that ain't take long. He told on himself. I was listening to Obsidian a while ago. And he does the show with a woman every now and again. I can't think of her name right now, but she said, Tom, what up? Oh, I know Tom. Yeah. So she starts talking some church shit. And he's all apologetic. But you know what I said? I need y'all to listen to me very carefully. You know what I said? Now, the woman that was with Obsidian, she said she went to one of his speeches or forums or whatever. And she said when she was in the bathroom, you know, freshening up, there was women in there talking about, oh my God, he's so fine, things I would do to him and whatever. He was there with his wife, man. And these are women talking about what they would do with him or what they want to do to him. He's telling you how bad men are. And he's trying to put you up on game. And you can't respect the fact that that man's there with his wife. You see how some of y'all women do with each other? You see that shit? There's no doubt in my mind that there was some women there that was just there for information and respected the space. Okay, he's a handsome brother. I get it. But Shorty was like, yeah, I was in the bathroom. You should have heard how these chicks was talking about. I mean, they was scheming. I said, nah, that don't surprise me at all. Nicholas Levy, salute. That don't surprise me at all, man. At all. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's Miss Brown Sugar. It's Miss Brown Sugar, her. Yes. So later on, he gets caught adultery or whatever. And then he's sitting on the couch apologizing. And she's talking some big church shit. And I'm like, okay, that didn't take long. Now listen to me very carefully, y'all. You know what I did say? Because I watched the whole thing. You know what I did say? None of this matters. None of this matters. You know why? What do I always say? What do I always say about the haters that make videos about me and the whole LDBC? What do I always say? It don't matter what they do. If people like, trust, and respect you, they're gonna fucks with you. So it don't matter. There's a lot of YouTubers on here that got things that happened to them in the past, and there's always somebody that tries to dig up something and throw them under the bus. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's rare that somebody will say, oh man, I found out about her or him, I'm unsubbing. It's rare that that happens. In fact, their brand actually grows. Because some people are like, yo, I don't give a shit about that. That person hates you that bad that they want to dig in your personal shit. What? I'm supposed to stop fucking with you and fuck with them? It don't go like that. Similar to just a little bit of boxing. Tim Bradley went to Top Rank and we wanted him to be a free agent or go to the PBC. Why? We wanted him to fight Floyd. Instead, he went to Top Rank to fight Manny Pacquiao. We was like, why are you doing this, man? And what happened was he beat Manny Pacquiao on the scorecards. Did he become a hero? We was like, oh shit, he won. Congratulations, Tim. No. Did he think he was going to inherit the Filipino fan base? No. He was met with death threats. And it rattled him. It made him fight a stupid fight the next fight. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ruslan Provodnikov fought a stupid fight. That's what I'm saying. It don't go like that. So when I saw Derek Jackson do that, I said, it ain't going to matter. You know what they're saying now? You know what women are saying now? His marriage over? Growth, my brother, salute. His marriage over? Okay. The next open forum he goes, I'm wearing a dress size 3 sizes smaller. And I'm going to be all up in him. Gnarly Ray, reset common sense, salute. It didn't matter. They know what they know. They want what they want. I said, this ain't going to affect his brand. I know there's a lot of dudes that was like, you're good, man. He can go away now. He's not going to go away. Today, he was doing a comedy skit with some other brother, and the weird stuff just pops up on my algorithm. And I said, that's that Derek Jackson ass dude. And he did a skit where he's meeting a girl and he's playing himself, pun intended, trying to make friends with her and everything else. And I said, man, and he's still doing these videos where he's talking sideways on men and trying to put women up on game. The man done cheated on his wife. And I don't think he's with her anymore, right? My question to you is, do you think that affected his brand? No, it did not. It did not. His fan base was already built. They like what he's spitting because it strokes their ego. I know men don't like him, but you know what? Everything he's saying doesn't apply to me. I've listened to about 3 or 4 of his joints, actually, to be honest. And I said, I know exactly the type of people that will cater to him. And yeah, it's a trailer load of dumbass women that like being told what they want to hear instead of the truth. Which is why he doesn't help, as Kevin Samuels does. You understand what I'm talking about? So he has taken simping to a whole new realm. He's what you call the educated simp. But simping is a business for him. Yeah, Anthony, you saw that, right? It was like ridiculous. I said, he's made a joke out of adultery. He's made a joke out of his adultery. That shit ain't funny, man. Whatever. Queen says you got to be careful digging up shit trying to expose people. That Mike dude called himself exposing the pineapple chick, and somebody came back to expose him for doing gay. Queen, stop it. I know what you're talking about. Um, I saw that because certain things just pop up on my algorithm, and I don't get involved. I don't report on that, but I know what you're talking about. He was on there. Um, to me, just to digress on that for a moment, I don't really know what his problem was with the lady that was with MTR. What's her name? And he was just chilling with her, having a good time. And then he started digging in her personal life. And there's some shit with the YouTube channels, and she's going through something with, I think, her ex-husband or something. And he put that out. I didn't ask for any of that. I didn't care. I don't know what his beef is with her or whatever. But I know that dude you talking about, Mike. And I guess he went on the Pineapple Show and he was messing with her too. And somebody exposed him for doing gay corn. C instead of P. Is that true? Yeah, Night Train. Just go to YouTube and put in Pineapple Show. It's a dating show. This I think that black woman, she's French. She's very Melanie. Thank you, David Scott. Melanie. Yeah, Queen. He did. I don't know what happened with them. He was just on there exposing her, and I'm like, what is he doing? What's the story behind that? And you ever got quickly aggravated with something? It's like, you know what? No, I just don't like the him G. And that dude, Mike, there's something with him that I was like, what happened? And I couldn't. It got to the point where it was like, Millie Monaco, that's who it was. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't really follow everything. I just know faces, and I just got aggravated with it because everywhere I went, because some of this stuff is entertaining, but he was popping up, and he got documents and he's trying to expose people. And I'm like, what are you doing? What happened? What did they do to him? And I just got annoyed with it. I was just like, wow, you know what? I just got annoyed with it. I said, man, you know what? Something off with this guy. Why are you pursuing these women and attacking them like that? What did they do to him? And I just couldn't. I didn't have the energy for it. But there's something about him that just made me like, oh man, I didn't want to look at it. So, but now I guess he does gay corn now. That's what that is? Look, good for him. Quiet Storm says, yeah, that's nothing but Simps calling in to shoot their shots at ladies. Most of them are sad. Yeah, it's yeah, Rod. I don't even know why that brother's going after Melanie. I don't know. I don't know what happened with them. I don't know what happened. But according to Queen, somebody exposed him for doing gay corn. Whatever, man. Ain't none of my business. I just got annoyed everywhere I was going. His face kept popping up. And I'm like, man, now this nigga's in my algorithm. And I just don't like, the energy was off, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't go back and forth with people on here. Y'all know that. And people always talking about us. It's like, for what? But his whole energy was just like weird to me. It was very, very weird. And it just seemed weird to me. And y'all know weird. Y'all know when I say weird, y'all know what I mean. And I'm like, oh man, I just don't deal with it. When his face pop up, I just ain't deal with it. I was trying to watch what's that guy's name on the Black channel? He got 2 channels, TBA and The Business. And I was listening to him because he be kicking some shit. And he dropped the link and that dude Mike popped up and he started talking about Melanie. And I'm like, I'm trying to listen to this brother talk about something else, and this guy pops up talking about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, man, what is this, man? Jason Black, thank you. And I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, man. This guy, is this what it is now? This guy's gonna be popping up talking about what did Melanie do to him? And then I stopped myself and said, you know what? I don't care. Because that's just another level of bickering. And y'all know that's something that I don't do. He's attacking her like how I've been attacked, like how BFTB's been attacked, and multiple other people in the LDBC. And what do we say about the men that do that? What do we say about them?
What are you, a homo?
That sounds very gay in my Tony Soprano voice. That sounds very gay. You're thinking about me all day, all night, and it just gave me those vibes. I said, why are you attacking this? What did she do to you? Was there money involved? What's all the internet beef? What is going on? It seemed very feminine. Shorty that does the pineapple show, y'all seen her? She fly. Melanie King, y'all seen her? All I'm saying is those are pretty women. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how they are. I don't know how they are. In real life, I don't know. I'm just saying they're pretty. Kendra G is pretty. With her 40-plus-year-old self. I don't know them. I'm just saying that they pretty. Sometimes she'll say something on her show. You be like, yo, what are you talking about, Mami? What are you talking about? We understand. We understand. But you think I'd get into a shit match with those women? If I don't get involved in a shit match with some bitch ass niggas, why am I going to do it with a woman? They could do 40 videos in a day about me. I'm like, see her? Just notice me not say anything. I ain't got nothing to say. It's all right, Tay-Tay. No one look better than you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, bro. So I'm watching how he's going in. I'm watching the mannerisms, and I'm like, pause. I'm like, oh, relax, bro. Leave him alone. It's okay, man. Unless they did something to warrant that. Look, I don't know what happened. But how he's going in seems a little suspect to me. Is it warranted? Did he lose money with them? Was he in a business venture with them where he lost money and he has to expose them? This is a little extreme. Whatever though. Whatever. Is Melanie King bad for business? Is Shorty from the Pineapple Show bad for business? Look, I don't know. I'm just saying I wouldn't go that deep. I found out a lot of shit about people on this YouTube airwaves. A lot of shit. A lot of personal shit that just came across me. Yeah, I think so, Queen. You notice I didn't even touch that thing. That Just Pearly Things thing. I ain't touch that. I ain't need to. Look, there's certain people I could watch and be like, yep, some niggas gonna fall on their own sword. And that's just what happened. Because people can't help who they are. But this is relevant to the topic. For example, a simp will stick up for Pearly. Those are some simp tendencies. Mona D, salute. Woke, what up? Rod, my brother. You know, and I'm not talking about a brother trying to make an argument for Pearly, because I was listening to Obsidian when he was looking at it from a different perspective. He was looking at it like, yo, she put in the work. She paid money to get educated, to learn how the YouTube algorithm works, and she pays people to, you know, she put in the work. And I'm like, I got to disagree with the brother on that. I don't care how much work she put in. Yeah, Queen, people think that doxing people is the way to go and get popularity, but it don't work. Trust me, it don't work. You don't get your subs don't go up. You might get hot for a month, dragging other people, but after a while it dies down. Then what you got? Then what you got? You know what you got? Now, I ain't even gonna go. Just know that I had people emailing me asking me to accept their apology for something that they said about me. I'm like, nigga, when did you even say something about me? I don't even know who the fuck you are. Then they send me a link. I'm like, oh, when did you do this? 2 years ago? I don't care. Everything you said in the video was false. You don't even know me. You're mad because I blocked you? What a feminine thing. You're mad because I blocked you? Because you said something stupid? and I just didn't want to deal with you, and then you went on a year-long tirade about me. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Now you're apologizing, asking you come back into the chat, nigga. No, you've been good. 40 videos about me? It's been 12 months. How many subs have you gotten since then? Fine, you went from 44 subs to 84 subs in a year. And only people responding to your videos are people that I've blocked. So now you got all the people over there that I've blocked laughing with you at me at my expense, and it didn't even work because I don't even know who the fuck you are. And now when everything's died down, you didn't even break 100 subs. Now you're saying, can I come back to your chat? Nigga, no, I didn't miss you when you was gone. That's why you got hit with a wrench anyway. And you had a whole year just talking shit about me. And now you want to come back? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Stay gone. Stay gone. I'm reading my emails like, yo, who is this? I owe you an apology. Nigga, who are you? I don't even remember blocking you, but I had to have. Man, fuck you, man. Get out of here. But this is all relevant. It's all relevant. I was saying pearly things. There was some niggas that, not saying that Obsidian is simping, because he saw it from a different perspective. I understood it, but I just didn't agree with it. There are some niggas talking about, no, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Look, she has her own opinion. It's not racist. Shorty said she don't think we should get reparations, black people. And then come to think about it, she does have a lot of opinion about black issues, did she not? What qualified her? Because she surrounded herself with black people? I mean, look, man, I peeped game. I just never said anything. I already knew how that was going to end. Now watch this. She blew past everybody 1 million subs. When you have 1 million subs on YouTube, you do understand you can do this full time, right? Let me give you a bit of information. Blue Blood does this full time. Did he even crack 200,000 subs yet? No, he cracked 100,000 and he does this full time. So really think about it. When you got 1 million subs and you put out videos, and you put out a video and 5 minutes later, it has 47,000 views. And your video only been up 5 minutes. I know what he's making. I'm not at liberty to say anything, but I understand why he went from working 2 jobs talking boxing to talking it from his house and going to fights. He can afford it. So imagine 100,000 subs compared to a person with 1 million subs. You see why people were so pissed at Kevin Samuels? He was who he was. Loved him or hate him, it didn't matter. The man had 1 million subs. His net worth, from what I heard when he passed, was $5 million. And counting. And counting. You understand? So, I hope you do understand why this knockdown boxing sports salute. I hope you do understand why this YouTube shit is so competitive. When people get mad at you when you come out and they see you hitting, they think, "Oh my God, no, he's about to steal my thunder. I better diss him." It don't go like that. It don't go like that. BFTB gained subs after his situation 2 years ago. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He gained subs. People try to dig in his personal life and put him on blast. He's public record. He gained subs. Okay. We had another motherfucker fake his near death. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Said he was in a coma, had a GoFundMe. The police report came out and said, no, he wasn't. Nobody, the person that went to the hospital, first of all, he was at fault for the accident. And the person that went to the goddamn hospital was a person he made crash, but he wasn't in a coma, especially him. He lied. And there's a police report to prove it. He lied. And guess what I said? People was like, no, his channel's done now. I said, no. No, it's not. Nope. It's not gonna matter. That if he had a GoFundMe, that's what I heard. I said, ain't nobody gonna ask for that money back. Nothing. It's not gonna affect his brand. You know why? Whatever amount of subs he got, that's what he got. They're not unsubbing. There might be a few people that be like, yo, man, F that dude, man. F you, dude. You lied. It's going to be about 20 people, if that. Now he's putting up lives. He just had Teofimo on there talking some racist shit fairly recently. Y'all heard it. Teofimo felt safe on that platform saying what he said, by the way. Okay. Okay. James, what up? And here we are. You see? He took it down, Queen. He should have just left it up. Everyone knows he's a fucking racist anyway. And Tio felt nice and comfortable going in there saying what he said. It's not the first time he said something crazy. That's why that punk motherfucker blew the Deontay Wilder interview. Y'all know what happened with that? Briefly, I'll tell you what happened with that. D was going to do the show. D's father went to his channel and listened to the content and said, no, Deontay, you're not doing that show. That guy said a lot of suspected racist shit. And D ain't do the show. And then he flipped, started talking crazy about him. I just told y'all what happened, if y'all didn't know. I know what happened. I know what happened. Remember who I talked to? Yeah, he got mad at that. Then it was open season on all niggas. He got on another panel with a turban, screaming and hollering with an Arabic accent. Jay Gibson, salute. He was mocking Aki TV. Why would you do that? But he ain't racist though, right? Right. So Teofimo saying what he said on his channel makes perfect sense. But you know why? He's not going to lose anything. Don't worry, Philip D. I'll send you the email. I'll send you an email. Because I don't like speaking, bullshit. But just know this. There's just a lot of guys that when they see me in real life, don't even come near me, dude. I'll take it as a threat. Don't come near me. Stay the fuck away from me with that energy, with that racist energy, with that simp energy, with that bitch ass nigga energy. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Save yourself. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Invading my personal space can cause you bodily harm. Please stay away from me. Keep that racist shit, that dumb shit, that insecure shit. It's not a game on here. Leave me alone. And that fool, my point of bringing him up was grown folk talk, salute. That fool didn't lose any subs. I told niggas he ain't gonna lose no subs. I said, he ain't gonna lose no subs. What are you talking about? Close his channel, why? For what? No, he ain't going nowhere. He has a core audience. What are you talking about? Donald Trump said, grab him by the pussy. Did he lose any votes? No. No. See? So it don't go like that. It don't go like that. So let me bring the conversation full circle. Derek Jackson got a divorce from his wife, had his wife talking all crazy, witching people. Didn't she say people's children were going to die by way of a scripture, ancestral race, salute, in the Bible? It was the most ridiculous video that I've ever heard. I said, is she having a nervous breakdown? Is she having a nervous breakdown? What? But here's my point. Derek Jackson simping for money. Yeah, Village Brother, she was hexing people. This nigga simping for money right? And he did a video fairly recently as a joke. Nigga, you making fun of the fact that you fucked off your marriage? That you're preaching to women to avoid niggas like you, but if you're a good-looking nigga like yourself, you can still get laid? What does that say about you ladies? What does that say? What did I always say? Shorty was in the bathroom and she heard all these women talking about what they would do to him with his wife there. You understand? And when I said, yo, man, y'all outnumber us 8-1, and 10% of men are responsible for 90% of the births out of wedlock. Y'all fucking the same guy. Y'all fucking the same guy. Ladies want to get mad at me. That's the math, y'all. That's the math. So it don't matter what Derek Jackson says. It don't matter what Steve Harvey says. You know what they're going to say about Derek Jackson? Oh, he's making money. You just mad. You just jealous. You just hating. No. I'm just watching you, and I'm calling the fight. Right hand. Hard body shot. Oh, she pregnant. Oh, he's not going to be around. Oh, he said he's not the father. Oh, he said you got 2 other partners other than him. Oh, you knew he was married. Oh, knockout. And you get mad when I call the fight? You allowed that nigga to simp for money? What, you thought you was the only one? What? How come no one attacked his wife and said, hey, man, you see that handsome brother? You think you was the only one wanting him? You think he was going to be loyal to you? Huh? Huh? How dare you? Watch this, y'all. You not willing to share him? Death do you part? Bro, so many ways I can go with this. Yeah, Philip, I saw it. That's the video I'm talking about. She had like a mental collapse. I was like, ooh, wow. He's simping for some change. Same thing, Steve Harvey. Now let me get on Steve Harvey for a second, because what he's doing is dangerous. I'm not gonna clown him or anything. I can't clown a millionaire. Well, I can, but what could he say if he was on here right now? Well, brother, I got a big ass house in it. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Most Black American males can't live like you. They don't have the talent that you have. They don't have the connections that you have. They don't have the money that you have. They don't have the outlet that you have. But what you're saying is dangerous. What you're saying is dangerous. First and foremost, did this nigga say that women don't need to bring anything to the table? I just saw another video. What did it say? Right before, let me see. Well, I forgot. Let me be very clear when I say this, though. There's a lot going on with this fool. There's a lot going on with this fool. All right. There's a lot going on with this fool. Oh, she's selling? Tom, what is she selling? What is his wife selling? Because I ain't buying it. You see, ladies and gentlemen, simping has become profitable because, again, women outnumber men 8-1. And it's easier to put a temporary fix, a Band-Aid on a bigger problem because it's temporary relief. This guy is Steve Harvey said women don't need to bring anything to the table. What about the men? 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 I watched some of this shit when he was talking to Shannon Sharp. Man, I couldn't have been sitting on that couch. Because when it comes to this, I'm a numbers guy. I would just ask him, what are the numbers of men that ain't shit? Who are you talking to? Please be clear. Please tell me that you're talking to 10% of the men. You're not going to give credit to the middle class men or the wealthy men? The men that reach their 30s, that don't have children, don't have an STD? That reserve the right to ask what a woman is bringing to his table? And how a majority of the women that men do meet on this soil at least have a pre-made family, meaning they have children already. So what are you bringing to the table other than someone else's seed? I'm supposed to put up with that? And then Dr. Umar says we're supposed to clean up that mess. The sisters are acting out because we're not being men, whatever the fuck he said. No, wait, hold on. Where's this coming from? Let me get this straight. Tom says she's selling some kind of book or course. I don't want to hear shit she got to say. I don't want to hear shit Derek Jackson has to say. Both of them played themselves. Would you go to a course given by Jada Pinkett on relationships? Would you go to her course? Would you buy her book? Would you buy Will Smith's book on anger management? Would you buy it? No. They're putting Simps on a pedestal, family. Will Smith is worth $500 million probably. I don't know his net worth, but I know it's crazy. How are you simping for this light-skinned, big-headed chick with a receding hairline? What the fuck are you doing, dude? Why are your children talking about Tupac? He died before they were born, stupid. What? Your wife writing letters. Why do your kids know about Tupac and how your mama was in love with him? Cool, she can't help that, but why are you, bro? You right, Philip D. Steve Harvey has mastered soothing the ego of the dysfunctional black woman. Notice I said dysfunctional black woman. Did I say all black women? I said dysfunctional. All black women dysfunctional? Absolutely not. I was waiting for Steve Harvey to invite Kevin Samuels onto his show, and it never happened. It was never gonna happen because Kevin put him on blast dozens of times. Think like a man? Ladies, let me tell you something. If you think like a man, what kind of man are you trying to think like? Because watch this, y'all. If you was thinking like a man, you wouldn't have any children before you're married. Because according to the statistics, majority of black men are not married. They're single, they're in the middle class, and they're worth something. Shauna, what up? They're worth something. So they reserve the right when they sit down at the dinner table after trying to court a woman, tell me about yourself. In other words, he's asking, what are you bringing to the table? So tell me about yourself. Well, I went to so-and-so college. I got a bachelor's. Okay. I live at such and such. Okay. I got a 15-year-old. She got a 15-year-old. She's 39. There goes that. Think like a man? Maybe Steve should have been more specific. Think like a man, not a lowlife. What he did was he took men and painted us with a broad brush, and women ate it up. But have y'all looked at Steve Harvey's life? I mean, so quick to jump on Kevin Samuels. Oh, what you talking about? You have a failed marriage. Yeah, okay. Steve Harvey has a failed marriage, right? How many failed marriages Steve Harvey got? Put it in the chat. And then while you're at it, how many kids he got? And then while you're at it, news that I just found out. Is it 2 or 3? 4 kids, 3 adopted. It's all bad. Let me pull up this video. Hold up. Where is this shit? Go to my saved videos. I'm gonna play the audio. Did I save it? I don't know if I saved it. Steve Harvey's wife has an ex. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see that? Let me see if I can find it. Steve Harvey's wife's ex. What's his name? Marjorie Harvey's ex-husband, former kingpin, Jimmy L. Let me see something.
When I was really coming up in the game.
Because you were originally given like a life sentence.
Without the possibility of parole.
Now you've been out for about what, 4 or 5, 6 years? 6 years?
In January.
Just in case the viewers aren't familiar, you have been.
All right, I'm gonna play this, and I gotta, fair use, y'all. Fair use. Sorry. I still gotta shorten this goddamn wire. Fair use, y'all. Fair use. Mansa Musa, salute. Smash the like button, y'all. Fair use. Listen to this.
You've been through. Now you've served over 20 years.
27.
27 years in prison. You were getting
28, really, if you count the year I did in the state when I was really coming up in the game.
because you were originally given like a life sentence.
Without the possibility of parole.
Now you've been out for about what, 4 or 5?
6 years. It was 6
6
years in January.
Just in case the viewers aren't familiar, you have been working on a book for quite some time. It's called Snakes in the Garden.
The reason I took the book off the shelf was really because of Steve Harvey. But for Steve Harvey made a link. Somebody sent, I told they sent me a link.
Sent you a link.
And in that link, they finished it. In that link, he was saying that he was talking about Jason when Jason was about 15 years old. Jason was kind of rebellious, my son Jason. He told Steve Harvey one day, "You're not my father. Jimmy Towns is my father," like that. So I guess it kind of pissed me. This Steve Harvey with the interview talking. And so when Jason told him that, kind of pissed him off. And he told Jason, I love your mama, so I got to love you. Now, where's that punk ass, dad of yours? So I don't.
That was real. Where's that punk ass dad of yours? Think like a man, though, right? Now, listen. What did we say about being a stepdad? It can be a thankless job, right? Those ain't your kids. And when you provide all of this lifestyle, all this work you put in, and you accepted this woman. Now, remember, men ask women, what are you bringing to the fucking table? You know what she brought? A goddamn 15-year-old to tell him, after living in his house, you ain't my dad. So I believe that he told him that. Yeah, I love your mama, so I guess I got to love you. But where's your punk ass dad now? That sounds about right. But how about this? You're Steve Harvey. You could love that woman right there. Oh, no doubt, Growth. I was on with Stormy, but I'm going to catch your replay. Listen. No man has to put up with that, Steve. You put up with that, Steve. There's men, black men, with a lot less than you, with more to lose. You're telling us to simp like you and to put up with that behavior? You couldn't control yourself that you had to say that to that kid? What made you put up with it? That tail was that good, man? Don't ever in your life tell a man they got a simp like you. That's a simp move, man. Fellas, fuck what Steve Harvey has to say. Listen to me. Listen to any man with half a brain. You don't have to get into a relationship with a woman that has a kid if you don't choose to. And she can't guilt you into doing so. Oh, if you was a real man, if you was a real woman, you would have married before you carried. Bitch. Don't fucking shame me. You want a relationship with me. If not, you don't want one at all. You're gonna shame me. He's sitting there with Shannon Sharp talking about, oh, what a men bring. Who are men to say what a woman brings to the table? Nigga. Did you post bail for this dude or some shit? Well, let's listen to it.
If it was from
fair use.
What? Could have been. I think you a multi-millionaire. I ain't nobody. You ain't got to worry about me.
So this man has never been in the same room with you.
Period. That's what he
called you a punk ass.
Yeah, that's what he told Jacob.
I mean, you do look better than him.
Huh? I think so too. And you know something? I'm gonna be funny. Yeah. I remember when Marge and I were together. She used to hate. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell it all. I'm telling all y'all. She said and it was like she used to check dudes with big lips. We would call it soup coolers. Before she married Steve Harvey, they was dating because be mindful. All this time we talking. Even while she was dating, I could call him anytime, day or night. Me and Laura's daddy talked, and I thanked him for looking out for the family. We had that kind of rapport, I called him. And
fair use.
For, and like I said, for 20 years, Margie brought the kids to visit me. As a friend, we just friends. Now, she done gone on with her life, dating, whatever she doing. And I'm going over my life trying to, fight and get out of prison. So that type thing. So, but when 3 days, I talked to her to show you how close we were.
Okay.
3 days before she got married to Steve Harvey, we talked. And she told me, she said, Jimmy, Jimmy, you know what, Steve, he's so much like my dad. And when she said that, I said, like your dad? Yeah, you were like him, Jimmy. Because he's just like, my dad. And when she said that, I said, because I knew how her dad was. He was the real deal. You see what I'm saying? From husband to parent. And I said, man, oh, you got to wonder that to be like your dad. She BS'd me on that.
I wasn't ready.
When I come to find out.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I wrote them. That's another thing. I wrote Marjorie Steve Harvey a letter. before they got married.
Okay.
And was thanking him for looking out for my kids. No, I wrote the letter afterwards. Come to think of it.
Jimmy L.
Marjorie was putting money on that man's books while she was married to Steve. Let me explain something to you. I know that's the father of her children, but there's no way in hell. If I put a ring on my wife, ring on it, and she says, you know what, I gotta put money on baby daddy books. Bitch, no, you're not. If you put a nickel on his books, we're getting a divorce. He's a grown-ass man. He's there over something that he did. So he gotta live. And when he get out, where he going? He ain't coming here. You can take those kids. As a matter of fact, they're teenagers. They can go to see their father. He's not coming here. So you allowed your wife to put money on that man's books? Is that true, Steve? You're asking men, how dare men ask what do women bring to the table? The fuck? I understand. I saw another video. I think it was from Pink Book Lessons. Shout out to her. I didn't watch the video, but I think the title said that his kids didn't even want him to marry Marjorie. Is that true? Of course, Queen. And guess what? When he get out of prison, when she take those kids to go see their daddy, all of that's going to come back. The juice is going to start flowing. You think he's not going to smash if she ain't going to let him? How many times Steve's been married? Twice? Steve said his second wife took all his assets. It's good to believe in marriage, but who are you picking, Steve? You giving up assets? You allowing your wife to put money on her baby daddy books? You accepting kids that disrespect you in your $1 million home? And you want to sit across from Shannon Sharp and tell men, how dare we ask what women bring to the table? How about this? What's wrong with a man not wanting a woman with a baby daddy? Let alone one that's in prison, that's not going to be there for life. What's the matter with that? Simping now is state of the art because it's profitable. Guys like Derek Jackson, guys like Steve Harvey. Some women will think that Big Texas salute that like is this woman bashing or I'm chin checking these dudes? They're selling you bullshit. Ask any woman, what would you rather listen to, Kevin Samuels or Derek Jackson? Who would you rather listen to lecture about relationships, CV Sports in the building, about relationships and shit like that? Who would you rather listen to? And if a shorty says Derek Jackson, ask her, that's out of curiosity, why? They will talk about his tone, his looks. They'll say that, oh, what he says is real and it's true and it applies to me. Everything he says applies to you? Yes. So nothing Kevin Samuels says applied to you? No. So what the fuck was you so mad at Kevin Samuels for?
That's kind of pretty for you.
Goddamn wire. Hold on, y'all. This fucking wire is pissing me off. And at this point, we're beyond tone. I already told y'all how I feel about that. I'll run it back.
What?
If tone is what gets your attention, then I feel sorry for you. Tone, get the fuck out of here. I can politely tell you to suck my dick. What's more important, my tone or what the fuck I said? And like I always say, Kevin matched energy. And when he got fed up with bullshit, that's when he put bass in his voice. And if you can't take that, then you can't deal with a real man. Fuck out of here. Alan Young, salute. Fuck that. Derek Jackson has a soft tone and he's easy on the eyes. But you know what? He was 100% full of shit. The man cheated on his wife. And he sat there on social media, on YouTube, EJ, what up? And told y'all about it. After shitting on men, he was the exact man that he told y'all to avoid. How's that for tone? How's that? There's nothing wrong with Kevin Samuels' tone. Y'all didn't like the information. Y'all didn't like the information. Newsflash, not all women are queens. I'll say it again. Not all women are queens. Only a fucking simp like Steve Harvey or Derek Jackson or all these other fucking hustlers out here. They're hustlers. Men, I'm asking y'all, are y'all gonna take marital advice, relationship advice from Steve fucking Harvey? Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear shit about Kevin Samuels' tone because he didn't start his fucking show. Name one show he started and got on here screaming. Bitches and you women. No. His tone was calm and very calm and mild. And then the phone starts. And then the fucking, they beam it in. And he says, hey, how are you? What did I get wrong? And then it was downhill from there. Oh, you got a lot wrong. They come in with an attitude. What's your name? You got a lot wrong. What's your name? Fontima. Okay. How old are you? You got a lot wrong. How old are you? I'm 39. Why are you saying black women are fat? Statistically speaking, the majority of black women are overweight. Look it up. Well, you're divorced. I am. Are you married? No. You have children? Yes. How many? 4. How many fathers? 4. So what? I'm a queen. How tall are you?
What?
Is that not how the show would go? Is that not how the show would go? Tone, right? Let's try this. You see, black queens, you are the essence of the earth. And it doesn't matter if you got 3 children from 3 different men. You see, you're a queen in the eyes of the Lord. And beauty's a high beholder. You're 5'2", that's fine. You could be 300 pounds, you're still a queen. Just tell that man to move that fupa out the way and eat that kitty cat. He should love you regardless, love you and all your children that don't belong to him. He should spend all his money on you and only you. You should be able to go in his house and eat up his food, and he should be able to take care of you and bathe you and pamper you You should be able to do whatever you want because you're a queen. Lose weight, do it when you're ready to. He should go to work all day and come home and he should cook for you. There should be rose petals on the floor for you every day. He should run your bath water because you're a queen. That sounds good to you, don't it? Bullshit. Godfather.
Bullshit.
Fuck what you heard. This is what you need to hear. Get out of here. The bottom line is it's therapeutic for these women to listen to Simps. That's why I say listening to these Simps is really bad. And it makes men look bad. You got niggas running around like Steve Harvey and Derrick Jackson. Derrick Jackson could have got away with it for a while had he not committed adultery. Right? He would have gotten away with all of it. And now, like I said, he didn't lose his cult following because women like bad. Now it turns out he's a bad nigga. Am I lying, y'all? He cheated on his wife. That's what y'all don't want, right? Y'all said y'all don't want a man that's not faithful. All of you say that. He's been unfaithful with his wife. He didn't lose not one bit of his following. They're still there. And they will still fuck him if they have an opportunity to. Knowing what he did. But when I say 90% of these births out of wedlock comes from these women making poor choices, and y'all are all fucking the same nigga, what was he doing? He was having sex with multiple women aside from his wife. Come on. He was simping for a fucking check. I know that. I never checked, but I know he had over 100,000 followers. I know he was making money off of TikTok, probably Instagram, and YouTube. I know that man was singing a strong 6 figures, just talking shit and throwing men under the bus. And all I'm hearing is his tone. What?
What?
His tone. He made a living off of telling you to avoid the man that he is. And y'all don't care. He's still doing, is he still doing? Rachel Nonito, salute. Is he still doing these meetups where he's talking to women? Is that what's going on? Is he still doing that? Tell me, is he still doing that shit? Better question. How many women you think are showing up? I'll tell you he has more than 100 people in a room somewhere. He's going to the Marriott, going to the business hall, and he has 100 fold-out chairs. And women pack the house. I bet you he still does it. I bet you. And then you want to talk to me about tone? Tone? That man was using big words and melting your heart because he was so good looking. He committed adultery. You still want to listen to him? I'm just asking. Am I talking bad about him? No, I'm asking a question. I'm pointing out what he did. But furthermore, I'm pointing out the women that still fucks with him. And you want to wonder why there's dudes like, hey, I went out on a date with her. I just found out she was listening to Derrick Jackson. He just did an open seminar and she's over there now. For what? That nigga cheated on his wife. I took that bitch. Wait, okay. She can't call me no more. Shauna, I don't give a fizzuck about no goddamn tone. Don't care. I could sing, fuck you with a lit flare. I hate your guts. I hope that you die. Sticky Fingers is my name and my life is a lie. I Don't feel pain because it's all in the mind, and what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. Don't fucking blink or I'ma rob your ass blind. The Onyx is ripping shit. I got the Tech 9. So what the bumper clock boy, buck, a sucker, catastrophe, fucking with me, G. I'm a bald head with a knife. I want your money or your life. So, throw your guns in the air. Sounds real sweet, doesn't it? Tone, right? A chair is not a chair, even if there's no one standing there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home. Yeah. Sticky Fingers, Luther Vandross. Tone, right? Quantity, quality. I'd rather have one or two great women than 20 bitches that ain't worth shit. These simps are dangerous. Dangerous. That's why Kevin Samuels was a threat. That's why Steve Harvey ain't want no smoke with him. He never spoke his name. He never, Kevin said that man's name so many times. I was waiting for Steve to say, you know what, Kevin, come on to my show. Let's talk. Kevin would have snatched his meal and broke the plate over his head. You know why? The second he'd invite him on a show with a proper tone, Kevin would have chewed him up. And the networks more than likely would have offered Kevin a deal, which I heard there was a Smoke Talk Salute. I heard there was a deal in place. I don't know everything, but I heard there was a deal in place. I heard he had a deal in place. I don't know whether it was a cable network or there was somebody. I heard there was a deal in place. See, Kevin was turning into competition, and he was doing it by telling what? The truth. He was telling the truth. Name one time Kevin lied. Name one time. Name one thing that he said that wasn't true. Name one. Oh, I know, Nonito, man. Look, the shit I see on IG, I see a lot of miserable motherfucking simp ass dudes and these chicks following these big mouth dudes like Steve Harvey and Derek Jackson. There's a few other niggas out here. And let me tell you how ass backwards it is. They got problems with what these men were saying, that they love guys like Steve Harvey and the rest of these peanut galleries, right? They were mad at Kevin Samuels for speaking the truth, and all they worried about is tone. But here's the thing. You turn around, you got a white woman telling y'all black ladies what's what. Just pearly things. Who is a marketing scheme on its own, but she got 100 million subs out of YouTube from it. So she's making money hands over fist. But that'll make you mad when you go listen to her. She says the exact same thing that Kevin Samuels was saying. And guess what? You can't say it's wrong. It's the same information. But it makes you mad when it's coming from a white woman. Now watch this, y'all. What's her tone? Has she ever gone on any, and y'all, everyone has watched her at some point or another. Because you're listening to her like, yeah, that's true. That's true. What's her tone? Yeah, I mean, you know, women get rewarded for being single mothers. That's her tone for the whole fucking program. What's up with that? Stop, man. Cut it out. I don't know, Sean. I don't know what you're talking about, barking and screaming. I've never seen Kevin bark or scream at a woman. He never initiated that behavior. He never initiated the behavior. Trust me. Why would a woman Why would a woman in her femininity get on a show and start barking and screaming? Unless she's from the fucking projects and she don't know how to behave like a woman. You know, some of these bitches with masculine energy. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, Shona, just pearly things can kiss your butt. But although the information was basically hijacked, go to her channel if you want to and pick any show and anything she said in reference to relationships and how society treats men as opposed to women, point out when she was wrong. You can't do it. You won't be able to. You won't be able to. And then talk to me about her tone. Because she's not a screamer. She's not. She's not. Know what I'm saying? And just so I'm clear, she came through and hijacked the whole shit. I watched it unravel. I did. I'm like, man, watch this shit. Watch. And that's what she did. See? She took the information that we already knew. A million subs later, now look. But the real her came out. With the reparations and all that other ridiculous shit. I said, yeah, you see? Yeah. Everything was cool a week ago, right? It was cool a week ago. See? There you go. Queen, she copied a bunch of people. And she turned that whole... I didn't even get involved in that shit. She turned that whole shit out. There's like a whole civil war and that shit going on now. It's dying down now, but it's like, yo, look. I stopped following her a month ago. I said, oh boy, I knew this was coming. I kept my eye out and I didn't know it was gonna come this fast, but whatever. Yeah, that's what it is, Night Train. She has a condescending nature about her. But when she's talking to a chick that got eyelashes the size of rakes on her face, you know, a fitted bodysuit with her gunt hanging over her belt line and shit, talking about she a boss bitch. Boss bitches don't get flown out anywhere. They fly themselves. Nonito says, I want to know where they get those stupid girls on Fresh and Fit. Oh, Rachel said she want to know. Oh, she want to know where you get the... Oh, well. Unfortunately, they're just walking around in America, bumping into walls and shit. Is that a pillar? Oh my God, is that a wall? Why can't I go through it? No, use the door, stupid. Hey, you want to do a Fresh and Fit? Oh my God, yeah. And there they go. They haven't lost a debate either. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They're not simping. I'm not simping. A lot of these brothers ain't simping. But simping is easy for some of these niggas. You got a guy like Steve Harvey who's had so much success, trying to tell you what do men shouldn't ask a woman what she bringing to the table. Nigga, are you out your fucking mind? I would never let my son listen to you. I would never let my daughter read your book, think like, shut up. I would never do it. I'm supposed to tell my son to clean up another woman's mess? Let me ask the lady something. You got sons? He comes home and says, Mom, I met the love of my life. And in walks Big Bertha with 4 kids from 2 different niggas. And she's about 5 years older than him. But she got her hair done, though.
What?
First thing I'm telling my son is like, yo, her head game can't be that great for you to be caught up with this. 4 children, 2 different dudes. Not when you can get a woman with a fresh pair of ovaries. What the fuck? Steve Harvey will tell you. Those women need love too. Well, fuck it. Tell your son to go do it. I'm telling my son to go do something else. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm gonna tell you, Shauna? Before that racist shit came out that she said, y'all weren't looking towards pearly things anyway. You know why? She's hitting y'all in the head with the facts. Prior to this racist shit, she was hitting you in the head with all that shit. This is just something for y'all to jump on her and say, see, this is why you ain't like her. But had she had not said that shit, that's what I'm saying. She was saying everything. You know why? She was saying everything that we've been saying, that men have been saying. Kevin Samuels, Obsidian, everybody's been saying that. And I'm asking you about tone. You said tone goes a long way. What about her tone? She was not a screamer at all. What about her tone? Nope. I mean, now y'all can give it to her because she said that racist shit. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't. But I found it interesting because her tone was nothing like Kevin Samuels after a bitch would start up with him over the phone line. That's when the bullshit would start. And like I said, a lot of sisters that didn't like Kevin, they only saw the highlights. They never sat through a whole show. There were plenty of shows where he had great phone conversations with women, and they took what he was telling them as information that helped them. Dude didn't get those phone calls because those were the boring phone calls. Those are the civilized phone calls. But if you go to, I don't know, a YouTube channel or Instagram page, Kevin Samuels highlights, you get all the bullshit. You focus on him and what he's saying to the dumb bitch on the line. I'll say it again. You focus on him and what he's saying to the dumb bitch on the line. Because there'll be some dumb bitches. Yeah, 4 kids, 2 different baby daddies. And he says, rate yourself, and they say, I'm a 9. How? You're a 9? Based off of what? Based off of what? Oh, I'm sorry. And you're in your late 30s. And you're a 9? But if you let Steve Harvey tell you, you are a 9. Sexual market value. Do y'all know anything about that? Newsflash. Derek Gaines, salute. Newsflash. Once you reach past a certain age, your sexual market value declines. Once you spit out a baby, whatever your situation is, divorced, widowed, or just baby daddy and you're on the market, your sexual market value goes down. I don't even care how you look. I've seen a woman with 6 kids and she was thicker than a Snicker. But she had 6 kids. You're not a 10. You're not a 9. Don't go like that. Don't go like that. That's just life. Simps up, bros down? Nope. I just looked at yeah, I know y'all fuck Pearly. I don't fuck with her. I was very clear. After she said that racist shit, I said, there you go. I was just waiting for it. There you go. But all I'm saying is, prior to that, she was saying everything that Kevin Samuels was saying. And her tone was mild. But the point was the same. That's my point. Oh no, Queen, I agree. She was regurgitating everything that Kevin was saying. Everything. Everything she said, damn near word for word, was from Kevin Samuels. Go figure. And that's right, Night Train. She used black people to make her point. And I just watched. I said, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. And I thought she was gonna do some underhanded shit that I'm gonna catch. And I would ask people, you heard what she said? One of those things. But no, she went straight for the jugular. Ooh, right in the balls. I was like, damn, she didn't waste no fucking time, did she? Well, there it is. She just right in the sack, right? She didn't waste no time. And that was the end of that. But prior to that, there was nothing wrong with her tone. But it was the same information that Kevin was putting out. And what was the problem there? What was the problem with her information? Was it wrong? No, it wasn't. But fuck her. We don't fuck with her now, right? Because she's a racist, right? Okay. So don't worry about it. But the information's still the same. The Godfather said it first. So when all this talk about tone, I don't subscribe to that. A simp. See, I understand when a woman that's insecure, when she look in the mirror, and she just combative with everything that a man is saying. But meanwhile, a man is telling you what they want, what they like, and they're just combating every goddamn thing. A simp will say, oh, well, look past that. Look past that. Simps don't represent me. And the older I get, the less fucks I give. I'm dead serious. I have a lot of patience, but it wears thin very fast. Not to the point where I can be very belligerent, but it gets to the point where I'm like, you know what? Get out of here, man. Just get away from me. I want to deal with it. Rachel says, is there a channel where white people are thoroughly discussing the female and masculine in relationships? And I'm a 10. I've only seen one. So I feel like Kevin Samuels started it. That's the only reference. I could be wrong though. No, there's a channel that I follow called Tribe of Men. That guy's funny. He sounds very condescending, but he's funny. It's called Tribe of Men. He's a white guy with a beard. He's cool in the gang. It's called Tribe of Men. He's a white guy with shades. But he makes the same points. And he was a supporter of Kevin Samuels also. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm punched my damn. Yeah, Tribe of Men. But you know, with me, I have a zero tolerance for it. I would say I used to say short tolerance, but now I have a zero tolerance for nonsense, and that's just how I get down. Simping ain't cool. I've been in situations where my boy, whoever it was, simp for a chick so bad, and you know the buddy system, yo, she got friends, whatever, and because this nigga's simping so bad, her friend think I'm a simp the same way. I'm like, nah. No. Get your own damn number 2 from fucking McDonald's, bitch. It's McDonald's. I'm giving you a motherfucking thing. Get your own damn Happy Meal, bitch. You hold doors. You hold out the chair so she can sit down. That's not simping. That's being a gentleman. Shauna, I'm gonna hand you a shut the fuck up card because you know why they don't talk about what their women do? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that's false. I'm gonna tell you why that's false. How often do you see white women disrespect their white men in public the way black women do? Go ahead, tell me. Is there a difference between black women, white women, Asian women, Latinas? There's a difference, right? There's a difference. What do we know about black women? Girl, no nigga, no you didn't, oh my God, no you, no nigga, no nigga, and the head start going like this and the weave start going in all directions. How often do you see white women do that? Go. Go. Majority of people in here is black and y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Even the women know what I'm talking about. Stop it. Stop it. Stop acting like y'all fucking innocent. We know our people. Fuck out of here, man. No, they don't. No, they don't. They disrespect white men. You know what they do to what? You know, they how about this? Watch this. You know what the difference is between black people and white people? In a white neighborhood, it's called neighborhood watch. In a black neighborhood, it's called snitching.
Whoa! What?
Do you see more black people, black women getting into fist fights on Instagram and shit than white people? Do you want to make it that? Do you want to turn this conversation to that? I'm talking about simping. I'm talking about simping. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Don't do it. Don't do it. White men handle this shit different. Let me stay on topic because it's going to sound like I'm going on an all-out rant on black women. I don't want to make it that. Just know this. I'm 47 years old. I've been around black women a majority of my life. I've seen some shit. And I've seen the difference between a lot of different ethnicities in females. I've seen it. I don't see Indians doing this. I don't see Asian women doing this unless they're Americanized. Fuck you talking about? Thank you, Tim TV. White dudes been the original passport bros. No, y'all ain't say shit. Their women ain't say shit. Passport bros, let's not go there. Passport bros, passport hoes. Flying down to Jamaica, fucking 16-year-olds. That's a fact. It's been happening. Passport hoes, going down to Africa, fucking those little boys down there. That's a fact. Stop, man. The key is, and I'm gonna get off of this, black women don't respect their black men. They don't. That's why our family tree is fucked off now. Our family function is all fucked off right now. I done spoke about this a million times, and I supported it with facts, data, and statistics. I done spoke about this already. I'm talking about simping. Only a simp will agree with your bullshit. No, you're right, honey. Yeah, we wrong, honey. That's fucked off, honey. I don't work 12 hours. But what do you want for dinner, honey? You ain't got to do shit, honey. Yeah, put money on your ex-husband's books, honey. Your baby daddy books, honey. Go ahead and do that, honey. It's okay, honey. You need a break? You need to go on a vacation, a girl's trip for 8 days and leave me here with the kids? Okay, honey. Cop killer, salute. Go ahead, honey. Get all the way the hell out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I'm not the one. You think Derek Jackson would have allowed his wife to go on an 8-day trip, on a girl's trip, a retreat, or whatever it is? You think he'd have been okay with that? You think Steve Harvey been okay with that? He probably would have. Her baby daddy been out of prison how long? You think she ain't go, get tuned up by that dick? 27 years? All he had was whatever he had in there. Successful hustler, I agree 100%. We have our own opinion. We speak our truths, and it has nothing to do with tone. It's just that women don't like it. We can't have a preference in size, a preference in whether we want a woman with no children, a woman that's educated. We can't have nothing. And when we speak on it, what do they say we are? We're narcissists. We're toxic. They're using words that they can't even fucking describe. They can't even define. Shut up. That's right, Amanah. She was sending him bread while he was locked up. What dude is okay with that? Are we supposed to listen to Steve Harvey? Oh, I know all about Tom. I know all about DJ Envy. He can't say anything. If DJ Envy does a seminar or writes a book or does a podcast on relationships, I'm going to mail him a package like Jokey Smurf. Remember the Smurfs? When he opened the shit up and it'll explode? That's what I'm mailing to him. What's this? It's a surprise. Boom. Right in the face. Stupid. I'm supposed to listen to you? Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. What happened to men? What happened to men? Y'all know the state of our military? We ain't gonna go there. Queen says, where y'all meeting these women? The same place these women are meeting these men that they say they ain't shit. Because the numbers, the math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. 90% of the births out of wedlock are they're created by these women, of course, picking 10% of the men. I did the math already, but I forgot. Some of y'all sisters don't believe in facts, data, and statistics, so it don't matter. But I did the numbers. I showed it to y'all. It is unbelievable, isn't it? But it was true. But if Steve Harvey talks about how bad men are and how we need to put up with a woman's flawed mentality, that's therapeutic for y'all. And Derek Jackson, y'all put up with it because he looked good. That's therapeutic for y'all. Y'all go ahead and listen to those niggas if you want to, man. Yeah. Exactly, Tim TV. I wish women had all that energy when Tiara Mack up in Rhode Island was twerking on her head in a thong for votes. You know, Tiara Mack, she's part of that broken wrist community who wants to teach her first grader how to masturbate. She never screamed. How was her tone? I know men spoke out about that, but when we speak out about that, a woman doing something wrong, we're narcissists and everything else. Yo, where's the energy for y'all, from y'all women, when Congress allows men to invade what y'all do? Drew, what are you talking about? You got niggas tucking their balls and not only breaking swim records, but putting them out of reach so that no woman will catch it. You got men putting on wigs, getting into MMA fights, and Tay-Tay's in the chat, she could tell you, and not only beating other women, but fracturing skulls. That's happened. You got men who feel like they're women, powerlifting, and not only breaking records, but putting them hundreds of pounds out of reach. No woman will catch these guys. A powerlifting record, put 100 pounds out of reach, no woman will catch that. Running track, same shit. Y'all got other issues. Y'all need to stop focusing on dudes with morals and focus on the dudes with no morals. Real men are not the problem, y'all. We just want respect. We want a hot meal, fresh ovaries, a woman that can speak a sentence without a curse. Yes, I want my motherfucking feet rubbed. I deserve it. I'm paying for all of this shit. Y'all know about Falcon Fox? Google it. Fractured some bitch skull. Then you find out she was a transformer. She shouldn't have been in the ring with her. Y'all got other problems. Kevin Samuels wasn't the problem, y'all. Everything I just mentioned, he spoke out against. Like, yo, what is this? What happened to men being men and women being women? You know what? You know what I've never seen? I've yet to see a woman say, you know what? I'm gonna be a man and I'm gonna compete in a boxing ring. What I did see was a woman take drugs to become a man, but still compete as a woman. Alejandro Jimenez versus Franchon Cruz Dezern. That happened. She didn't go through the change and say, hey, I'm gonna fight Jaime Munguia for real. No. You know why? She'd get her ass kicked all over the ring. Then it'd be a problem. There's a senator right now that's identifying as a gay black woman, and this is the whitest man you can ever see. Did you know that? Y'all know about that? Did y'all know that? Y'all think I'm bullshit? Y'all think I'm bullshitting, don't you? Don't worry, I'll just pull it up. Hold on. Damn. Ooh. Damn. I'm sorry. Tay just sent me something. Tay Jones just sent me something. Hold on. Y'all think I'm bullshit? Let me pull this up on my Instagram. Since y'all think I'm lying. I'm gonna pull up the funniest thing you could ever see. Every time I turn around, there's some weirdo on Instagram. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna play this for y'all. Bear with me. Listen to this.
Councilman is coming out as transgender and a woman of color. Delaware County Councilman Ryan Webb announced that he now identifies as an Indian American woman. Since that announcement, he's received some support, but a lot of backlash, many calling him childish, despicable, even calling for things like execution. In a statement Webb gave to ITMate, he says, quote, "It is unfortunate that I cannot simply be given the same space and respect to explore my identity that so many of those targeting me demand for themselves. It's possible I may change my mind down the road, The process of identity exploration is complex, and oftentimes at the end of our personal journey, we end right back where we started. Webb goes on to tell IT Mate this is just his true, authentic self. Counsel.
How y'all like that? Oh, I know Terrence Bailey. I know he's trolling. But the thing is, you can't stop him. You know what I'm saying? No one can stop him. Y'all ladies got other problems. Look what that man just did. And you know what, Phenomenal Mexican? He could do it. Why not? You realize how out of control this world is? Now, with all of this dumb shit going on, all men are saying, like, yo, we have an opinion on what we like, what we dislike. We want a solid family. And we're getting all this fucking backlash. Y'all want to tell us shut the fuck up, but you want to listen to who? Steve Harvey? With his messed up ideology? Don't let the money he got fool you. He's fucked off. I wouldn't listen to him for shit. And y'all find comfort in Steve Harvey? Y'all find comfort in Derek Jackson? And a list of these other fools? Are y'all kidding me? Look, wake up and smell the failure. All right? I don't give a fuck about how you feel about tone. There was nothing wrong with Kevin Samuels' tone. It was perfect. It was thorough. If you was nice to him, he was nice to you. Like I said, all these chicks that got a problem with him, y'all never sat through a whole show. Y'all had a short attention span, and half y'all bitches retarded anyway. Yeah, I said it. Because women with half a brain that sat through it said, oh, no, he's not what he was advertised. Every woman that I said, just sit through a show. Pick which one? Pick anyone. Just sit through it. It's not what you think. All of them that did do it, that did the homework, they came back and said, you know what? Yeah, you're right. He had a couple of calls in there that were crazy. And what happened? They started. Oh, I just missed a call? Shit. Y'all crazy. Chicks fighting with men for having an honest opinion about how we want real women. And meanwhile, y'all got the alphabet community slotted in. The alphabet community can get on Instagram and show their bare altered boobs. Y'all know that? But y'all naturally born women can't show your boobs. You know that? Did y'all know that? Is that fair for y'all? Why can't y'all show y'all boobs? I'd much rather see that. Fussing with us ain't gonna, listen, accepting simps like Steve Harvey and Derek Jackson, all these niggas that tell you that feel good shit and hating on us for wanting to be real men and wanting y'all to be real women. Looking down on us, and you got that alphabet community sliding in there, altering y'all shit, getting in y'all sports. I saw this other article, I saw this other news thing where it was playing volleyball. Did y'all see this? They were playing volleyball, and a girl jumped up and spiked the ball so hard, hit Shorty in the face and bust up her face. Come to find out, the person that spiked it was a transformer. And she said, yeah, it's dangerous. We shouldn't be playing against men. Y'all can't do what we do. Just face it. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Serena Williams sat on a talk show and said, nah, I'm not going to play against some dude. He's a man. That's what she said. This is the best female tennis player in the world. And she said, I ain't playing against him. He'd kill us. Cut the bullshit. We ain't the problem, ladies. We ain't the problems. Y'all got a whole lot of shit y'all got to pay attention to. All we ask for y'all to be is feminine and friendly. It's become abundantly clear that we're not going to get the fit part, right? Ain't that clear? D-Man, what up? We ain't going to get the fit part, right? We ain't going to get that, right? We just got to accept that. We got to accept the fact that, y'all just, you big boned it, whatever excuse you want to use, man. So we ain't gonna get the fit part. Can we get the feminine and friendly part? Can men get that? At least, can we get that? The fuck. And the Democrats are done. The Republicans are gonna take the House again. Armanaz, salute to you. Squeegee Kid, salute. Salute to you, Armanaz. And I mean none of my sisters that are overweight any harm. For real. I'm not, listen. I know women go through a lot. I have children and it's hard to get off the baby weight. I get it. I understand. But just work at it. Rachel got two kids. Rachel, how much you weigh right now, Rachel? Rachel weighed like what, $120? But I know the sisters in here gonna say it's genetics. Look. Rachel, what was your heaviest? Oh shit! Come on, y'all. 195 to 112. 195 to 112. Okay? Please, it's possible, family. It is. I know, Squeegee Kid, it's not easy. It's a lifestyle, baby. I know. ATL, unanimous boxing, salute. It's the fam right there. Look, weight is weight. Whether it's baby weight or cheese doodle weights, it's a lifestyle. Average woman is supposed to only consume about 1,700 calories a day. Average man is 2,000 calories in a day. 24-hour period calendar in a day. If you only consume 2,000 calories, men I'm talking to, 2,000 calories in a day, if you're overweight and you only consume 2,000 calories a day, there's no way you're gaining weight. Ladies, if you consume 1,700 calories a day, 24-hour period, proper meals, proper exercise, there's no fucking way you're going to gain weight. If you're overweight, you're going to lose weight. It's just how it is. Now, how you do it, you can't eat one meal a day and it consists of 1,700 calories. We all know when we're overweight, y'all. That's all I'm saying. What, y'all gonna say that it's cheating for Rachel because she's married to a professional boxer? I don't make no sense. We got YouTube. They got a bunch of workout videos. They got a bunch of workout gurus on Instagram that you can follow. That everybody's doing something. But that's positive. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, Tay-Tay. That's what I'm talking about. It's called accountability. You know, I was overweight. I showed y'all the picture. I said, well, I ran a full court. I ran up and down the court 4 times, and I feel like I'm going to die. Not cool. Journey began. Yep. Yeah, buddy. I'm not only a client, I'm the player president. Come on, man. What do you think the 30 for 30 is, y'all? I'm not telling you shit that I ain't been through. Do 30 something for 30 days. Change your lifestyle. Eat well for 30 days. Do push-ups, 30 push-ups every day for 30 days. 30 squats every day for 30 days. 30 turns on the jump rope every day for 30 days. Show me your discipline every day for 30 days. Can you do that? Yeah, Queen, all of that. All of that, Queen. All of that. All of that. I'm a true brother. And I share these things with my people because I love them. But you know what Derek Jackson will tell you? You know what Steve Harvey will tell you? You look good the way you are. Meanwhile, your fucking arteries are clogged. You can't walk a city block without breathing heavy. You haven't taken a shit in like 3 days. Come on, man. And you just ate McDonald's. But you a queen though, right? Is that queen behavior? Not being healthy? And we supposed to put up with that? Now what are we supposed to do? What would you rather hear? Let me ask you this. What would you rather hear? Listen, at 5 foot whatever and 180 pounds, you're overweight. At your height, you should be at such and such dress size and at such and such pounds. Because you might not feel it now. You might not have diabetes or high blood pressure, but you're going to feel it later. And you plan on getting married and having a child, that's going to be extra weight put on you. Would you rather have that conversation, or it don't matter, you're beautiful how you are, you don't need to do anything? Therapeutic versus reality, y'all. Thank you, Tay-Tay. She said she want to hear the truth. And that's the problem. Simps are not telling y'all ladies the truth. They're saying what they're saying to either get laid or to sell a product. I'm not simping for y'all. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Why? Because I love y'all. I love y'all. The love could be tough, but I love you regardless, because trust me, these simps they don't mean you any good, man. Louis Hen, just keep doing it, good brother. You'll do it. That's why I said 30 for 30. I'm going to leave it at 30 for a while, but by now we should be on 35. Every other month, I'm going to go up 5. If everyone works on it, 30 for 30 gets easier. And I'm telling you, brothers, you do 30 push-ups a day for 30 days. Check your chest. The blood pumps in the chest, and actually your chest is going to lift up. It's going to look different. Imagine doing 30 push-ups for 30 days for a whole year. Your chest is going to stick out. You're going to look better in that shirt, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. Would you rather hear that from me? The truth? And see, that's, again, I keep going back to Kevin Samuels because that's what his show was. He would tell women the truth. Y'all don't know about all the great conversations he had with those women that had weight problems, that were lied to. Oh, wait a minute. I look like that. All I got to do is go to Dion and get my waist snatched. So now you come back and now you have a flat stomach and wide old hips with cellulite and big old titties, but you have no stomach. But that's your thighs, legs, ass, and titties, but you have no stomach. Guess what? You still got high cholesterol. You still a pre-diabetic. You still probably borderline, high blood pressure. Your diet didn't change. Now you look like a cartoon character. That didn't solve the problem. What Kevin Samuels is trying to do is prolong your life. Did y'all get that? And I want y'all to read this, y'all. I want y'all to read this. Read that, y'all. Exactly, Paul, because we putting in work in here. Read that, y'all. Read that. Tay-Tay's dealing with that right now with her dad. Did I say 30 for 30 only for women? I'm leading by example. I ain't post nothing lately because I'm dealing with some family shit, some personal shit, but I get my shit on. I work out every day. I just ain't got time to be putting up the phone and because that's a whole event. I ain't been to the gym in 4 days, but I have been working out in the house. It's like, I'm dealing with something right now, family, but I'll be posting back during this week. But read that. Read what Tay-Tay is going through. And that's another thing. Bad health isn't exclusive to size for real. It's not. But as you get older, if you maintain weight on you, there will be a problem. Once you hit 30s and 40s and 50s, if you do not change your lifestyle, 99% of the time, something's going to happen to you. Happened to a friend of mine. His genetics just didn't permit him. He was what we call skinny fat. His genetics didn't permit him to gain weight anywhere else but a little in his gut, had a stomach. And sometimes we'd be out and he'd just be like, whew, man, my breath, man, my chest hurt. We in our 30s. Yo, bro, when's the last time you been to the doctor? It's been a while. Go to the doctor. You know what he found out? Diabetes. And whenever he would have those, oh man, I feel kind of fucked up. When we go out and he'd grab something to eat, it was always a Snickers and a Pepsi or something. He'd eat it and be talking, whatever, and then we'd be walking like, my chest, there's something wrong. Years of Snickers, I'm sorry, not Snickers, a Kit Kat and a Pepsi. Years of that. Since we were kids, Kit Kat and a Pepsi, Kit Kat and a Pepsi, Kit Kat and a Pepsi. 26 years later, we almost 50 and it's, what's going on? Diabetes. You couldn't look at him and tell. See, people say, oh, well, Kevin Samuels was in shape and he still died. Yeah, the man had hypertension. He took medication for it. And you know what killed him? He worked so hard. He was a workaholic. And your body just says, you know what? No. Another thing, in my personal opinion, didn't help him. He was drinking fucking Red Bull every day. You know why? Because he had to stay up and alert. I know for a fact, look, there's more sugar in a regular can of Red Bull than there is in a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. If you drink a Red Bull a day for 12 months, the chances of you being diabetic is very high. Now, every time I watch his show, almost every time I watch the show, he was drinking a fucking Red Bull, and it drove me crazy. You're supposed to be getting your energy from B12 vitamins. There's a drink called Excess Energy Drink. It's sold by Amway. I know a lot of y'all make jokes and fun about Amway, but it's actually a good company. They got good products. One of the things that they have is called Excess Energy Drink. It had 1,200 B12 vitamin. It's in the size of a Red Bull can, and they have various flavors. Loved it. Zero sugar in some of those things. Zero sugar. Some of it was carbonated, but you have B12 vitamins. You get the same buzz, but it's healthy. Red Bull will mess you up, man. Kevin Samuels was a workaholic and he had hypertension, and it took him out. It took him out. That's why I try not to like spaz on here. I got hypertension. I take a pill a day. At my worst, I was up to 4 pills going on 5 pills a day. I had to make a change. Thank you, Quiet Storm. He was also a cancer survivor. Now, through all of that going on, when he was telling, and again, I gotta say this, the first 3 years when he was on social media, who was he talking to? He was talking to men, telling men the same thing he was telling women. Get your shit in shape. How do you think you're gonna pull a woman that looks something like Beyonce if you only making $800 a month? You overweight on top of that. You have nothing to offer. Get your shit together before you even start trying to court a woman, because she has to have something to be courted too. She was telling men that for 3 fucking years. Y'all didn't hear him until y'all got it fucked up when y'all saw highlights from Average at Best. Y'all can't even, the women can't even tell me how long that conversation was. They don't even know. When I say, yo, y'all saw Average at Best? Yeah, I saw that nigga. Okay, well, how long was the interview? How long was that conversation? They can't even tell you. It's sort of like me when I had that conversation with Sugar Hill. When I spoke to Devin Alexander, he said, I thought y'all spoke for 5 minutes. I said, no, brother, we spoke for goddamn 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. By the time he saw it, somebody chopped it up and made it look like I was just getting on Sugar Hill. And he was just sitting there, just like he innocent. I said, no, brother, we had a conversation, man. We had a whole conversation. I didn't just jump on there and start screaming and cursing. I ain't screaming and cursing that whole time. That's what they did with Kevin Samuels and Average at Best. He talked to that woman for goddamn 25 minutes. And he wasn't rude. She was rude. She was rude. So we talk about tone. And he didn't scream at her at all, by the way. So we talk about tone. Man, please. Kevin wanted to save the black community. He cared so much. Guys like Derek Jackson, they're just trying to sell you a product. Guys like Steve Harvey, he's setting you up for failure. You keep believing that Kool-Aid he's selling you. Look at his life. I'm not talking about his money. All right? Relationship-wise, I mean, everybody would love to be Will Smith financially wise. But relationship-wise, do you want to be Will Smith? No, right? So why the fuck would you listen to him about a relationship? Got you running on stage smacking dudes that you was cool with? You gonna listen to Steve Harvey? Multiple divorcee? Kids talking about, yo, don't marry that chick, and the chick that he did put a ring on it was putting money in her ex's commissary. You want to live like that guy? Derek Jackson, Men this, men that, sister goddess queen this, sister goddess queen that. He's fucking you, your friends, and whatever. And he cheating on his wife. That's what you want to listen to? Because they got a nicer tone? Okay. Fucking talk to me. I got to get out of here. I don't know if I'm doing a show in the morning. Because I got some things I'm doing. I'll know in about 1 hour. I might not, but if I am, I am. I don't know. But salute to y'all, man. Like I said, man, y'all make the show. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App. Super Chat's coming soon, you know. But, you know, we here, baby. We here, man. And I'll be back Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always some buffoonery here, man. Just know that I love y'all. I want all my family and friends to get your shit in shape. Your life depends on it. The 30 for 30 is real. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to be healthy. I need y'all to be fit. Men, I need y'all to be men. Women, I need y'all to be women. And to me, there is no in between, man. Love who you love, but you know, don't keep your shit to yourself, man. It's crazy. Salute, Xavier. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I might be here in the morning. I might not. I haven't decided yet, man. But salute to y'all nonetheless, man. And I will catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.